What's up, Eric?
Hey, what's going on, G?
Not much, man. Got a few questions for you. Normally, we ask certain questions with our interviewers, people that use our products, that purchase our products. So here we go.
All right.
First question: Who are you?
Well, I'm rider number 56, Eric Heendrick. I'm a rear racer. I've been racing actively since 17.
Okay. How did you hear about us?
Actually, I've seen a lot of your posts online on Facebook, and you know, just been watching. The motorcycle community on Facebook is pretty large.
Yeah.
You go to different pages, and that's where I first saw you. Saw your product.
Okay. What did you hear about us?
Well, actually, I didn't hear too much because you know I'm not on the scene on the bike scene like that. I
Yeah.
really stay in the mountains, meaning I just ride in the mountains. I don't do a lot of city riding,
Yeah.
which means I don't socialize with a lot of the riding community a lot. But just looking at the comments, and then I was looking at the different types of products that you were doing, and so I didn't hear too much about it because again I didn't talk to a lot of people.
Yeah.
To be fair.
I got you. Okay. What was the deciding factor for choosing us?
Oh,
GK Sport, that is.
the deciding factor for me for choosing GK Sports was the originality, the creativity, with all the different pieces I saw that you did. And so when I saw that, it looked good quality. Nothing looked, you know, second rate. It didn't look cheap or nothing like that. I'm not into, getting things on a low. That's not my concern. My concern is quality
Yeah.
on the product. And so for what I saw, it was, like I said, good quality. It was very, very creative, different than anything I ever saw. And I've been online looking at suits, jackets, and stuff, and it was customizable. So I was like, hey, yeah, I think I want to go with this. And then I saw, that it was African American business I want to support too.
Yeah.
Add to the community, but mostly it was the quality and the originality.
I appreciate that, sir. What did you think about the ordering process?
The ordering process, it was different, and it was different than what I guess I'm normally used to. Just going into basically like a store and getting something off the rack, you know, whatever size it is, it fits everybody. But this was totally different. So I like the different stages. We spoke first. We tried to get an idea of what I was looking for, and then we did the measuring process, which I really appreciated. It's like going in, getting tailored clothing. Period.
Yeah.
That's fitted for you, not just again off the rack with your general size.
Yeah.
So that I enjoyed, and then again the measurements, and then the process of really, if you're gonna go customize or go custom, picking out the leather, the colors specific that you want, and you see them, you feel them, as opposed to doing this online stuff. You don't feel anything. It's totally sterile. You just see it. You're like, okay, I think that'll work, and then you got to deal with, you get it, and it's baggy here and tight here, based on your size. And most of those other suits, because I got the suit, I just went straight for the suit because I race. But in doing so, in ordering online, you really just are limited to, the Euro size.
Yeah.
It gives you the Euro fit, and I'm not European. I'm tall, and I'm on the slim side, and especially now. So that being custom and doing the sizing and all those particulars, I really appreciate it.
Thank you, sir. So, what did you think about the product before the crash?
Before the crash, I thought the product was, spot on. I was totally satisfied. I was happy with it. You know, after you buy something, it doesn't matter what it is, with some significant cost to it. Sometimes you may have buyer's remorse, like, man, should I have done that or whatever? But I did not at all. There was zero. And because of the suit and the design on the suit, it was totally to my specifications. I loved it. I was like, wow. And then the quality was good too. So again, just like online, you don't know unless you run into someone with that exact same suit and you can touch and feel the quality. But you're not gonna do that.
Yeah.
You're gonna see someone. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's nice. All right. But you're not gonna walk up to them and say, hey, can I touch your suit? I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
But the quality was good. It was there. Um, the workmanship. I was totally satisfied with the suit.
Well, we pride ourselves on being original and giving you the best quality. You know, we got into business because we saw a gap in the industry for safety gear. GK Sport is based on highly reflective gear, mainly for the streets, but we are track certified.
Right.
Of course, from your latest incident, but initially we got into business to fill the gap on uh, add more reflective to the gear for the street riders. Everything else is up to par with the track, uh, with the quality, with the double stitching, everything. But mainly, we entered the game specifically to add more reflective to uh, sport bike gear because there's not a lot out there.
No, there really isn't. And I was actually, truth be told, I was thinking about getting another jacket. For the street. Like I said, I ride in the mountains a lot, and so you're 100% right. There isn't a lot of gear. It's safety gear with the armor and leather.
But not.
Which is great.
Yeah.
But we get caught in the dark. We get home. Well, I do anyway. I don't ride at night typically, but I get caught in the dark coming home on these trips, and having the reflective gear is it's night and day.
Yeah.
As opposed to just depending and hoping that the driver's lights hit you
Yeah.
or hit your color a certain way if you have a bright color,
Yeah.
which most people don't.
Most riders like black. They like riding black.
Right.
All black.
Right, just as they say,
Or
murdered out.
stealth, as they call it.
Stealth or murdered out. Right. But I seen yours again online. Don't mean to be redundant, but when I saw it online, on Facebook, and I saw the reflective, I was like, wow, it was like really reflective.
Yeah.
Like you can see that, like I said, a mile away. Like you had high beams on it, but
Yeah.
you did it. So
Yeah. Okay. What you think about GK Sport after the crash?
after the crash, um, after the crash, it was crazy. No one could believe, the situation or the scenario, and so after the crash, the suit held up ridiculous. It looked like I just went motocross riding.
Okay.
And so the suit held up perfectly. It was no issues, no rips, no tears, no fraying really. And so just to give you perspective, and this is not my account. This is the racer that was behind me. So when we went into the turn, it was at Roebling, and it's a 6-gear straightaway, and you drop 2 and you go into the turn. So you're in 4th gear. So according to the rider behind me, he said we were doing like 130, 140 when I went down, and low-sided, came off, then threw me high side. As soon as the bike hit the dirt, threw me high side because I was still on it. I was in the turn. I was leaned over, and like I said, all I can have are like basically scuff marks. I think if I just have some soap and water,
Yeah.
it's clean. And I remember when they picked me up and I was in the ambulance, they were like, yeah, this is a nice suit. Can you take it off? Because I know you don't want to, if we take you to the hospital, which we're going to, if you want to, they're going to cut it off. I was like, oh, I know they are. So I was like, no, take it off. Just go ahead and pull it off. I just grit my teeth. And, they took it off. Luckily I have a high tolerance for pain. I'm not just really saying that.
Yeah.
But as far as my injuries were concerned, I have a high tolerance for pain. And I was like, don't cut my suit off. Even though I can get another one,
Yeah.
you can replace material things, but I always get compliments on that suit.
Yeah. Well,
So I as far as the suit is concerned, I want to get another one if I need to, if I have another situation. But luckily, or thankfully, I got it with the second bike in mind or whatever, the color scheme, so it goes right along with my second bike.
Okay. Well, we appreciate your purchase, man. I definitely appreciate the support, man.
Oh,
You
no
know I'm
doubt.
here for you.
I appreciate
Uh, That's why I came here to get your story. But
it. Yeah.
we gonna pan the bike and your setup.
Oh, sure. Let me move out the way.
Here's the bike that crashed. What 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 bike was it?
Suzuki 750 GSXR. It's a '07.
The plastics. And here's the suit.
130.
130 miles an hour.
A little above, but yep.
You wanna flip it around for me?
Oh, sure, sure. Yep. Now, race hump definitely is functional.
Really?
Yeah, because it has, you fly into the air and tumbling, your body is just going with, physics, and it just kept my head from having whiplash.
Okay.
So,
That's what's up.
yeah, functional.
High quality road racing gear. Designed for riders, racers, street riders,